Hey, happy July, everyone. This is your energy update with Jeremy and Tina. Hey, Jeremy.
Hi. Hey,
It's
Tina,
good.
how's it going?
Good. It's good to see you. It's good to come back every month and do this with you. I think
Yeah,
I, I kind of put it off to I don't know about you, but I put it off right to the last minute. It's like, okay, what
yeah,
month is it? What is it going to be? And then I quick take a couple notes and it's like, okay, here we go, Jeremy. Let's do it.
let's do it. Yeah, that's what I do. I do that every month. I've got my notes ready. You can't see
Oh,
it because it's in orange ink.
oh, wow. Well, here's my notes.
Oh, well,
I said a couple. It's just
you
two
really
lines.
did. You really did say a couple.
Yeah, and mine's on orange, so look at that. We're kinda
Twinners.
matchy this month. So let's dive into the Chinese astrology, and then we'll have you talk about the Western astrology
I love it.
um, hopefully when you're listening to this, you're seeing the overlap or you're seeing where one system might balance out another system. Because sometimes there's not perfect alignment, but there's balance, but that is
Yeah,
alignment, right? Anyway.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but sometimes they do overlap, and it's a lot of energy to
Hmm.
navigate. So,
It is.
starting with this month of August, it begins on August 7th. I'm sure some people will say August 6th. It's going to be
Hmm.
the Yang Water Monkey month, and that just reeks of unpredictability. It kind of reminds me of the TV show Big Brother. Their motto is "Expect the unexpected." It
Hmm.
kind of feels that way to me because
Yeah.
Yang water is the ocean and it's unpredictable. We can kind of count on the tide. We can watch and look for patterns or swells and tides and that kind of thing. But if there's, like one of the visions I had right before we came on was things that get washed up on shore. Like what's going
Mm.
to wash up on your shore this month? Is it going to
Hmm.
be, some pretty seashells? Is it going to be a dead eel? Is it going to be, pollutants like plastics and garbage bags?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a treasure chest? Like what could be washed up on your shore this month? And then how would you handle it? Whatever came your way. And to me, how you would handle it is you would tap into the monkey energy. And the
Yeah.
monkey to me is a problem solver, very creative, quick learner. So it's like get after the task. So deal with it. Make the
Hmm.
best out of whatever is delivered. Um, Now the monkey's a bit unpredictable too, right?
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't we don't quite know. He's an entertainer and he likes to cause problems if he's getting bored. So, how we're going to handle what's being presented to us, and it could be on a daily basis, it could be the whole month. There's this big lesson for you that gets washed up.
Hmm.
Um, so, as you're walking through life, the shore, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Is your I love the analogy of I love that you're bringing the sea into it because yang water is the ocean, right? And all you have to do is really pay attention to what shows up this month because with unpredictability, we don't get to like plan everything out, right?
Hmm.
We can chart our course and we can prioritize, but with yang water it's unpredictable. Like
Yeah,
when you go out on a boat, you have to put on your what is it called? Your
life
life
vest.
jacket and
Hmm.
just hope for the best, right?
Hmm.
Like that's
Yeah,
that's the energy we're navigating this month.
yeah, and I do. I kind of the monkey's an interesting animal because how the monkey's going to tolerate this yang water energy. Yang water
Right.
may weaken the monkey. So
Mhm.
the monkey to me is kind of go with the flow. That's fine. It's not a big deal. So can we adopt more of that monkey mindset that okay, well we'll just wait and see what the tide brings tomorrow rather than maybe just pick up the garbage, deal with it, clean up the shore and set some intentions of what you want for the
Yeah,
next day or the rest of the month or the rest of the year to play out.
right. Right. I think that it's good to note also that yang water energy is deep emotional energy.
Hmm.
So I think the choice that we get this month is to, are we going to go with the flow of playing with the monkey and allowing the monkey to let us be playful and unpredictable? Or are we going to be in our deep emotions and allow our emotions to take over? That's
Hmm.
how the young water can really overwhelm the monkey this month, is
Yeah.
if we allow our emotions to rule our lives.
Yeah, I love that you said that because the monkey is more of the intellect. He
It
likes to
is.
think his way through things. He's not much of
Mhm.
the feeler or sensitive to other people's feelings. So that you
Right.
might see that. You might even see that you might be emotional, but other people are like, why are you so
Yeah.
emotional right now?"
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the monkey though, just the monkey himself, if you have a monkey in your chart, no matter which position. So you're going to have four animals in your chart. It could be the hour, the day, the month, or the year that you were born. The monkey has the instability star this month,
Mm.
which could, that's even more of like, I kind of, I'm kind of going back to some references you've made before about yin earth energy, like being the sand. So, say the monkey's building a sandcastle. Well, here comes the water and kind of destroys it, and then
Yeah.
it's so watch for that instability, and don't overreact about it. It's encouraging change. It's encouraging you to make a shift or an adjustment. So if you're
Yeah.
one of those people who has monkey and you know that you've been on the edge of like, okay, I need to make a decision or I need to really buckle down and get going on this, do it so that
Mhm.
this is a good month that will support that kind of change. I
It
also
is.
think the horse might have a rough month because the conflict star is sitting in the south. So if you have
Mm.
oh my God, this is my daughter, double monkey, double horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
The horse has that argument star sitting in the south. So
Yeah.
I may not talk to you at all this month, Jeremy, because you're to the south of me across the street. I don't want us to get in any arguments.
Right?
I'll
Right?
just
Well,
don't even.
I I think tigers need to lay low too, because tiger is the opposite animal from monkey. And so
Mm,
they need tigers are all about that serious energy, getting down to earth, getting the work done, pouncing on the projects that you want to pounce on. Like we said, this is a very unpredictable month. The monkey's going to focus its energy on where it wants to relax and have fun and play. But like I said, like you said, the monkey might build a sandcastle, but then the water might break it down. So it's important to kind of go with the flow. Tigers this month might drive you crazy because of the unpredictability. So lay low, lay low.
oh gosh. Well, I'll
Um,
report in at the end of the month because I have a horse and and a tiger. So we'll see.
You do. So this is going to
Yeah.
be an interesting month for you.
Yeah.
Snakes are interesting because this is a triple combination here. We've got secret friend energy, we've got breakup energy, and we've also got penalty energy. Okay. So when we've got three, I like to believe that we can choose. So snakes, the monkey wants you to loosen the hell up. So do it. Snakes are so serious. They want to be coiled in the bushes and avoid everyone and protect themselves. And monkeys just want to play. That's why they pull you out of your comfort zone. So be as playful as you possibly can this month. I'm a
Great
snake,
tip.
so I try to observe monkeys and try to understand why they're playful and why they want to be unpredictable.
Hmm. So will I
So,
see you running through the sprinklers this month
no,
then? Oh.
no, no. There's bees outside. I don't like being outside. You kidding me? I hate outside. I'm inside. You know that you never see me come out of my house. The other day, in fact, I saw you getting out of your car the other day and I went, "Hey," and you said, "Hey," and then we both went inside. Like that was the extent of our whole full conversation.
But it was full. It was complete. It was,
It was. We knew we had a full conversation just within seconds. Hey,
yeah.
hey, that was it. That's all we needed to say. We're Aries people, short, sweet, to the point. Let's get going here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, speaking of
yeah.
Aries, what's it look like in the western skies?
Well, This is a really intense month. And I think that if you go back and listen to our last monthly update, we warned you that that was going to be an intense month too, and that there were some really unexpected twists and turns. This month is no different. In fact, this month might actually be a lot more unpredictable than we even anticipated last month being. So we start the month out with on August 4th with a new moon in Leo. Leo is the sign of putting yourself out there, and it's also the sign of creativity. What kind of creative projects are you thinking about doing? What are some ways that you can really put yourself out there and stand in the spotlight? That's the energy we're talking about with the new moon in Leo. This is a really great moon. It's got a lot of flow to it, a lot of opportunities flowing to it. This is a great time to set intentions. And it's also important to pay attention to what house the new moon is in. For example, in my chart, it's in the eighth house of transformation. What are some creative things that I can do to transform my situation from being what it is right now into something new and exciting and creative? Because that's the Leo way. In Tina's chart, it's in the sixth house of work, occupation, and health. So, what are some creative projects you can do this month, Tina, to get your creative juices flowing? And you're one of the most creative people I know. So this is going to be a really good month to launch one of those things that you've been thinking about creatively,
Oh,
especially
good.
around in the next couple of days, around the 4th of August.
Okay, that's good to know because I've got a training coming up. So
Oh,
that's
that's right. You
perfect.
do. Oh,
Hmm.
perfect. Good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Um,
Thanks.
August 5th, which is the next day, we've got Mercury retrograde, and it's going to be there for 3 weeks. Now, Mercury is in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is, Mercury is at home in the sign of Virgo. This is one of its favorite signs to be in. So it amplifies this energy. And when this energy is amplified, it's amplified for the collective. Okay. Virgo is the sign of the healer. So if we can get into that part of the archetypal energy for Virgo, we're home free. But Virgo is also the critic. So when Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo, we start holding ourselves to unreasonably high standards and everybody else around us. It's also the detail oriented task maker. So we need to make sure that we know that all of the tasks, my friends call it the list to save the world, that I start in the morning. There's 20 things on the list and I get 2 done and I feel really bad about myself. Keep your lists like Tina did today. A post-it note. Do 2 or 3 things and don't beat yourself up if you don't get all of them done. It it's not going to get done this month. Remember, there's unpredictable waters washing up on your beach. Make sure that you're prioritizing things. But if your sandcastle gets torn down, focus on something else. Focus on a different project. Um, this is also a lot of conversations getting lost in translation. Make sure that you're thinking before you speak with this Mercury retrograde cycle. On August 16th and the week leading up to August 16th, we've got another really intense conjunction in the sky, just like we did last month with Mars conjunct Uranus, which is unexpected twists and turns, which led to the assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump. This conjunction also includes Mars. Mars is the planet of forward movement, action, war, aggression, fighting, and it's conjuncting with Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and abundance. So when these two planets come together in the sky, it amplifies the energy. And when it's in the sign of Gemini, this is communication. Well, remember what I just said. Mercury is retrograde. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So there's so many things that we need to really think about before we say them. Now, on a collective level, this is unexpected twists and turns. Public figures, possibly politicians, we're going to find some really crazy things out over the next month. You're going to hear politicians say some really crazy things, unexpected twists and turns with election energy. This is going to be really kind of crazy. It's kind of a chaotic year. Yeah, the monkey wants to play, but the, it's kind of like I see the monkey kind of out in the middle of the ocean on an inner tube going, how do I play in this?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
He's trying so hard to make it playful, but everyone's like kind of floating on the ocean and there's a storm coming. It's like it's
Oh,
really kind of crazy, chaotic energy.
yeah.
And then on April 19th, we have the full moon in Aquarius, which is conjunct Mercury retrograde. The sun is conjunct Mercury retrograde, and it's forming a T square to Uranus in the sign of Taurus. So this is what we call a T square. T squares are focused tension at one specific planet, which happens to be Uranus, the planet of expecting the unexpected, right?
Jeez.
So it's like, holy shit.
God.
Like we're thinking, oh, yay, July was intense. Maybe there's a little bit of respite for no.
Mhm.
August is just as crazy as July. So
Oh,
it's going to be really super important to when the emotions come up and when the crazy twists and turns, when you turn on social media or turn on the television happen, it's important to go deep within and really, really figure
mhm.
out how we can connect our mind and our heart.
Mm.
Because that young water is immediately going to put you in your emotions, and we need to balance it with intellect, with that monkey energy and understanding the bridging the gap between both of those.
Okay.
This full moon in Aquarius is really going to shine a spotlight on every single thing that you're tolerating in your life, everything that's driving you crazy. It's going to come right up into your face and go, hey, look at me, I'm the thing that you need to release. And that's what you need to
Mhm.
surrender, because Aquarius is the sign that wants to break away from everything holding it back. And when there's a full moon in Aquarius, we have a rare opportunity to do that.
Okay.
So we
What day
get to
is that?
choose. That's on August 19th. What is
Okay.
holding us back? Because there's unexpected twists and turns. There's unexpected forced change this month. So, what can we let go of that's driving us crazy? Again, it's good to look into your chart to see where that release will be happening. For me, it's in my second house of money, personal possessions, and self-love, self-care. It's all about
Mm.
my confidence level.
Mm.
So I get to release the things that are holding me back in that area of my chart. In your chart, it's happening in your first house of self and identity. So
Mm.
you get to look at the whole picture and go, okay, what is holding me back? And then you get to release it. You get to surrender to that thing.
Sounds like perfect timing for what we've kind of are planning to do with our podcast.
Yes,
Yeah,
it really does.
that's
It really
perfect.
does.
But we
Yeah.
have to expect the unexpected.
I know. We can build the sandcastle, but guess what?
Yeah.
The water might come
Mhm.
and, ruin it. So we just build another one.
Wow. Yeah, it don't hesitate to reach out to either one of us. Just even if it's just a you want a quick update on your chart, or if you've never had a chart reading, people are feeling it. People are
Oh,
messaging
yeah.
me and contacting me, and they're ready because either they don't know how to navigate, or they are in it and they're making these big changes and these big decisions in their life, and they just need some support around that, some insights that can come from either Western or Eastern charts. So
Yeah.
yeah. So you're
Yeah. So reach
shuffling a
out to
deck
us.
of cards. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So one card flew out, and I'm not this is not a perplexing card to me. I can see why this card flew out. It's the Five of Fire. This is all about bothersome details, conflict with others. This is going to be a conflicting month. So, where can you really connect to your creativity? Where can you really connect to not only your creative expression, but really kind of settling into this Mercury retrograde? When Mercury goes retrograde, we get to go within. Where are the things that we can practice the prefix re, rest,
Mhm.
retreat, rethink,
Redo.
reorganize?
Hmm.
Yes, regroup. Yeah, what can we do
Regroup,
to do
redo.
that so that
Yeah.
we can lay low and find those things within ourselves that we can release closer to the end of the month?
Beautiful. Thank you. My gosh, what a month. What a time we live in.
I know, it's crazy.
Well, happy August, everyone. We'll see you in September. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye.